Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry about the delay in getting this uploaded to YouTube. I have had a few minor things take place since this. I had a new baby come, a little girl, so that's now mom, dad, and 2 kids. So obviously, new little one coming into the world tends to throw everything upside down, and I haven't had a chance to upload any videos or work on anything. So I'm planning to rectify that now. Bike season's coming. I'm working on the backlog, and I'll get some new stuff recorded for you that's local. But yeah, so we're just leaving Reading here, and just so you know, it has to be one of the most beautiful places I've ever been, aside from my hometown, of course. People there were absolutely outstanding, very friendly, very nice. They have some amazing backcountry, and Aaron was very kind and courteous to let me tag along and hang out with him and the guys, and I'm very happy for his wedding and congratulate him on his imminently arriving child. For you guys though, just some advice: if you're going to be doing a long haul trip like this is the first real long haul one. Like, I've done a couple of 100-kilometer ones, but never anything like this where it's like in the thousands of miles. Don't underestimate the amount of storage space you're going to need for your luggage. I brought one dry bag and a backpack, and I regret it now. For a 7-day trip, it's just not enough. If you can, invest in a good pair of hard carrier luggage. Like, the Triumph ones are expensive. They're $800 just for the luggage. Then you got to get the mounting system and the pannier color inserts and whatnot. But I would have really appreciated having that extra space, because as it was, I mean, just carrying my own stuff down in the luggage that I had was a tight fit. And then I want to get souvenirs for my kids and something for my wife. And before you know it, that little extra space that you had is gone, and everything is bulging at the seams. And if you want to get to anything, you've got to unpack it. It's a massive ordeal. So a couple of extra side carriers would have been ideal. I know it seems like a big expenditure for a lot of people, but I would hardly recommend, if you're going to do anything like this on a regular basis, get the hard luggage. It's worth the investment. In fact, I'm going to work a couple of overtime shifts, and I think that is going to be my next purchase for the beast, is some good carriers. Anyway, just coming across a bridge here. The only reason that this clip is in here is because I forgot to mention on the other recording that when I came down this bridge on the way into town, the guys aren't here now, but there were some guys doing construction on the right side, you'll see by the crane, and I guess one of them is a British bike guy, because he saw me going by and was waving at me, giving the thumbs up. He saw me coming and was very excited about it, and it seemed kind of funny. I wish I'd had it on video, but anyways, it's beautiful here, and I'm just going to shut up now because there's a little bit more talking coming from a rest stop. You'll see just how tiring it gets.
So please accept my apologies for the appearance of my hair. I've been wearing a helmet for the last multiple hours. Anyways, we're here in beautiful Rogue River area in Oregon. I had to stop briefly to stretch my legs because I was starting to get cramps and my ass hurts. Yay. It's actually a nice little state park. I thought I'd stop and just do a little quick film here. You can see it's pretty nice. It's and everything that one could hope for. Trees and grass and, roads and bathrooms. The bathrooms are a big thing for me because, sitting on your crotch all day long, you tend to need to go to the bathroom. Anyways, enough about toilet functions. Wish you could smell it. It smells wonderful. There's a camper area nearby, and it's smell of burning wood in the air. It's really quite nice, and it's still really warm. I didn't have to wear this jacket for my own safety. I probably would take it off. Feels like it's about 22 degrees, but still got a long way to go. I think it's 300 miles to Portland, and then from there it's at least another 5 or 6 hours to Vancouver. So posted.
So anyway, that pretty much wraps it up for this one. I didn't have a lot of footage after this just because bad luck. The batteries died. I didn't have access to an area to charge because this was the last leg of the trip. And yeah. So this will be the end of the series here. I'll just let you enjoy some of this beautiful mountain splendor and offer a couple more little tidbits of advice before we go. Don't neglect the importance of good cold weather and rain gear, even if you are going somewhere where you think it's going to be hot, because as I discovered, I'm glad I packed good cold weather gear and rain pants and whatnot. Coming through the mountains here, the weather changed quite literally by the minute. I had beautiful blue sky like this and sun, and then I would come around the corner and there'd be clouds, and then there would be rain, and there would be gusting wind, and at one point there was hail. So you have no idea what you're going to encounter, and you have to be prepared to be changed in an instant. And while I mentioned that getting to my gear was a pain in the ass, I was smart in one aspect in that I packed stuff in the order I wanted to remove it. So I kept like the consumables like water and aspirin and snacks and whatnot at the bottom that I could get to when I had a time for a break, and the stuff that I needed quick, like dry gloves or rain pants, or an extra battery for the GoPro, which would have been nice. They're up at the top, so you can put them on quick. So just pack strategically. Again, if you can afford it, get the extra luggage, and if you can, just get out and ride. I know it's hard sometimes, and life gets in the way. You have kids, well, you have a job, you have other commitments, maybe a girlfriend who doesn't like you riding. Those things are all manageable. You can all get around all of that stuff as long as you plan and you're courteous, and remember, you talk to your wife ahead of time, you earn some brownie points, and then you get out on that ride, and guarantee you'll have the experience of a lifetime. I saw some places that I never thought I'd get to see. I got to do it on my own time, doing my own thing, and that in itself was worth all the brownie points I had to save up. So just get out there and do it. Enjoy yourself, man. The riding season is going to be starting here shortly. It's March, and I'm just doing some work on the bike to get her roadworthy after being in storage for the winter. So once she's up and running, I've got some new footage. We'll get her online. I've also got some old stuff which I'm going to try and edit and get online for you as well. And hopefully the dry season will be over now. It'll be a little bit challenging getting out with the new baby and whatnot, but I'll make the effort, and we'll have some new material on here for you shortly. While I'm here, also make sure to check out my friend's channel, Riot Rider, Soap Forest. He also does some bike videos, and I think you'd enjoy it. It's kind of fun stuff. Take care, guys. See you soon.